Welcome at JudoInside's preview for the Grand Prix in Tbilisi this weekend. 45 nations and 350 athletes, 200 men, 150 women, but quality women. And let's start with one woman, Irina Leonidze for Georgia. She's the only woman, and we expected to have Esther Stamashvili, but she still has an injury, an elbow injury. So let's start with those men. 7 categories, 4 strong men for each category of the Georgian team. So they have everything. They have Papinashvili under 60 kg. They have under 66 Margelashvili, under 73 with Tatalashvili, with Shavdatuashvili, of course, the Olympic champion, and under 81, of course, the world champion Avtandil Tsirikashvili. But of course, let's not forget Ushangi Margiani. On the 90 kg with Varlam Libertaliani and Begag Viniashvili. Under 100, not so strong as the last years, so they compensated with plus 100 with Adam Okorashvili and perhaps Matiashvili. Wow, what a lineup is that! Georgia, last year they won 3 gold medals by Tatalashvili, by Tsirikashvili and Okorashvili. Let's see if they can do the same stunt again, of course, only in the men and just 1 woman. Who else? The Azerbaijan team is quite strong. The neighbors sent in Orkan Safarov this time, and it's one of their strongest athletes. But also they have Tarlan Karimov, they have Chikalizade, Orujov, Elman Gazimov, and of course world champion Elkan Mamadov, and even 9 women, in fact in each category. So they also have quite a strong team. I estimate at least that they have 3 medals for Azerbaijan. They are preparing for European Games in Baku, very serious, and speaking about very serious preparations. Kazakhstan, they sent in a team. One of my favorites there on the 60 kg is Yeldos Smetov. Of course, they organized the World Championship in Astana. Smetov is one of those guys who could get a medal on the 60 kg, and it's a nice category with Papinashvili, with Dashdava of Mongolia. They have Orkan Safirov, and without the Russians actually, because they are still in South America. But they have enough guys left. Denis Yartsev is one of them. Kuzen Kalmurzaev, Anton Krivobokov. So not the top women, but maybe on the 63 kilograms they have Marta Labadzina to maybe potentially get a medal. We didn't speak about Mongolia yet. They have strong guys. They have Davadoj, they have Niam Suren and a heavyweight Ulzi Bayar, but also Sanyargal. A few good women, but I think the fireworks comes from the men. Not with the world champions, without Mungbat and without Gambat. So maybe a few medals, but we have to see. Uzbekistan, they have 2 strong guys on the 60 kg, but also on the 66 they have Rishot Sobirov, he's getting into shape again and still positioned well in the world ranking. Imamov on the 81 kg, and in fact in each category they have a strong guy of world level. Even Abdullah Tangriev, the heavyweight, he's still going strong. We didn't speak about one Asian country yet, which is North Korea. They sent in Hang under 73 kg. He is strong and gaining some positions in the world ranking. But also 3 very strong women, and one of them is Kyung Sol, the 2013 world champion. Surprising is the team of Egypt. They send in 12 guys, and well, they have a few strong guys like Islam El Shahabi, the Darwish brothers, and also Hatem Abdelaker under 90 kg. I estimate them to get, well, 1 or 2 medals this weekend. The full troops of Germany are coming to Tbilisi. Strong women like Maureen Krey, Ropar. They have under 57 kg, they have Vechta, Traidos, they have Diedrich, Thiele, Kulps and Konitz. So a strong women's team. And well, for the men they have under 81 for instance Sven Maresch, Mark Odenthal, Breitbart, Heinle in the plus category. And of course under 100 kg there's a very nice battle going on between Dimitri Peters and Karl Richard Frey, and Frey is gaining some good positions at the world ranking, and he has the best papers in this moment, so that could be interesting between Dimitri Peters and Karl Richard Frey. Then Italy, they sent in Verde, Maddaloni, Chiano, Facente, Di Guida. I think it sounds good, but the fireworks will come from the women. And they have Moscat, she had her birthday last week. and also Jufrida Quintaval at Wijgwent. She won last year actually in Tbilisi. Also Assunta Galeone, she won also last year. But for me, Odette Jufrida is one of my favorites, and she is well, developing the best way with a good technique, good attitude, so she might take a medal here in Tbilisi. A strong Hungarian team, of course, with the Ungvari brothers, both Attila and Miki, of course, but also Szaboks Krizan, Christian Todt and Eva Chernovitsky, and maybe also Hedvig Karakas on the 57 kilogram, and that is a very nice category. We'll speak about that later on. Nice to mention is Andriy Egutidze. He did well in Coimbra, he won a gold medal, and Egutidze, does it ring a bell? He comes from Georgia, so, well, who knows, in his former country he could do a stint. I think it's far away from him, but a good practice for sure. Then the French men, they have left their best guys at home, but there's still some potential to gain a medal or to get to the final stage. It's a good practice for them anyway, but I think from the women that is a different ball game, because they send in Urani Recevo, they have Eman, Gahi, Chumio and Andiol. So they are all able to, well, to fight at world level and all able to get a medal. So I think I expect something from the French women. Austria, they sent in 5 women, but the top girls. So they have Vilsmoser, they have Unterwurzach, they have, well, they all practiced at the Austrian Championships last week, and of course also Bernadette Graaf. So I expect something from the Austrian women. It is possible, ladies, really to medal all of you 3. They've had a good training camp in Japan, so we'll see about that. Also Croatia will send in the best women, of course. Barbara Matic is their front runner. Another team has very strong women, and they are really now on the map. It is Poland with Katarzyna Klis, with Podolak, with Pokrot Zelec. Really 3 potential medals, but well, if they would get 1 medal in Tbilisi, that would already be very okay. Then another strong country, they are familiar for their women, that is Turkey. Under 48 they have Dilara Lokman-Hekim and of course Ebru Shahin. They already practiced well in Oberwart, so we can expect something there on the 48 kilogram. But also they have Öcalan, they have Arka, and for the men they have a surprise. Yes, under 60 kilogram. Who is that? Bekir Oslu. Who? Bekir Oslu? Of course, that is 2012 Olympian Betkil Shukvani from Georgia. So what will he do at his home ground? He already practiced a bit. I was not so much impressed. But now in Georgia, well, he won the World Cup in 2012. So who knows what we can expect from Betkil Shukvani, or should we say Betkir Oslu. Then Sweden, they have very nice, well, men, let's make it objective, but also nice women. On the 63 they sent Mia Hermansson and Anna Berholm. Sounds good, but they also play quite a nice judo game. So let's see what we can do, what we can see from them. On the 63, it's not an easy category, but let's see what they can do. Speaking about surprises, I don't expect so much from the British women, but maybe they have Alice Schlesinger, and she's in a bloody shape, because we could see that in Düsseldorf where she won the gold medal. Also they have Gemma Gibbons, and she already collected 3 international medals, so who knows that we can see, let's say, 1 or 2 medals for Great Britain. Then Israel, they have of course Yarden Jerby. She's back in Tbilisi and she's the #1 favorite for me on the 63 kilograms, but also have Linda Bolder now fighting for Israel. Of course she was Dutch previously and she was the #2 of the European Championships in 2013. So let's see what she can do now, because she got injured in Düsseldorf. I really wonder what she can do. But they also have last year's winner in Tbilisi, under 52 kilogram, which is Gili Cohen. She won the gold and she is here. The USA is coming to Tbilisi with Olympic champion Kayla Harrison, but also with Marty Malloy. And I recently spoke to Marty. She said, well, I always have to prove myself. Well, here's your chance, lady, because under 57 kilograms it's gonna be nice with, Malloy herself, of course, but also with Vilsmoser, with Recevo, with Roper, Karakas, Quintaval, Podolak, Bezzetti, and not even mentioned Capriori, Miami. That's gonna be a nice one under 57 kilograms. So be there, Judo Inside, all those guys and girls, and I hope to see you soon on the website in my own statistics. Bye bye.